All right, welcome back, boys. Today we have a psych lecture. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, and honestly, I'm pretty glad we're doing it because I think it's coming at the right time. If you guys clicked on this video, you guys are probably feeling like trading is just absolutely impossible right now. January price action has been pretty fucking hard, which honestly it has, but there's been good days. There's also been bad days with other months. December was really slow as well, obviously towards the end of the year and the start of every new year. Trading slows down a little bit, and it is what it is, right? If you're a beginner trader just learning how to trade, and you started in like late November, December, early January, whatever, I guarantee you trading feels absolutely fucking impossible right now. But that's perfectly fine, and that's completely fine, honestly, if you have that mindset right now. And we're going to go over a few things to really kind of open your mind up, see it from a different perspective, and really persevere through everything, right? So no matter what situation you're going to be put in, if you don't quit, you genuinely will persevere through that situation, whatever it may be, right? Whether it's trading or whether it's just real life things, whether it's starting a business, I don't care what it is. This can apply to literally everything in life. You will never lose if you don't quit. It's not supposed to be easy. It was never meant to be easy. And if it was easy, everyone would do it and everyone would be rich. And if everyone was rich, then no one's rich. So ultimately, I like to look at it as that God is just testing you, right? Whether you're religious or not. I'm not really the biggest religious person, but I do believe in a higher power. And I do believe that if you do just follow the ways of whatever he's teaching or whatever the case may be, if you just persevere on a day-to-day basis, you will make it through to the other side and you will eventually end up succeeding. There has been numerous moments, not only this month, but in my trading journey overall, more so towards the beginning of when I started trading, where this shit felt so fucking impossible and so unreal that I kind of wanted to give up. But I knew in the long run, this is what I really wanted to do. And ultimately, if I didn't give up, this would really just bring me the freedom, bring me the financial freedom, the locational freedom, everything I wanted in life in the long run, right? Nothing's going to get handed to you quick. And ultimately, struggling now makes the greater reward a lot fucking better. I was just having a conversation with someone earlier today, actually an old coworker of mine. I stopped by my old work that I haven't been to in about a year or so. And I was talking to him. I actually talked to him for about an hour and a half. And a topic came up, and we were talking about if everything was handed to you on a silver plate, it wouldn't feel earned, and you really wouldn't feel respected at the end of the day internally, right? We went into an example of if we were born into a wealthy family and everything was handed to us on a silver plate, and we had to work for absolutely nothing, and all these $100,000 cars, these $1 million houses were just handed to us, it wouldn't feel as good as if you went and got out and struggled and got out the fucking mud and did what you had to do to succeed and had those sleepless nights, had those days where you just cry yourself to sleep or you just want to fucking quit, but ultimately you don't. And in the end, when you make it through, it's not an if, but it's more so of a when. When you make it through, the reward is 1,000 times what it would be if everything was just handed to you. Now, I'm 22 years old, so I have a lot of life ahead of me, right? I'm not really experienced as more so of like these older generations, right? Where they have actually lived through life and they can explain everything in depth, right? Where we learn on an everyday basis. However, one thing I do know is that I truly believe that everything happens for a reason and that God is testing you. And that is something every older person has told me throughout life, whether it's my family friends, whatever, just older people that have lived life and experienced life as a whole. When times get tough, I truly believe if you have the right mindset, no matter if it's trading, again, no matter if it's business or just real life things, or whatever the case may be, when times get tough, I believe it's all about the mindset. If you can flip the switch in your brain and just look at things from a positive point of view and take things as a learning lesson, and instead of crashing out and feeling like you want to quit, which is completely a normal feeling, but if you can limit that, I truly think anything is reachable. And I think I'm living proof of that. I had a 0.9 GPA in high school. My first semester of high school, I had a 0.9 GPA. And I talk about this in some of the videos, but not all of them, but some of them you guys go back and watch. I am by far not even close to being one of the smartest people in the world. But what did I do? I applied myself every single fucking day to something I really wanted to do, and I took action. And ultimately, that's all life is. It's all about just taking action. Most people are scared to do that. They're scared to start that day one, and they're too focused on that one day. They want one day I want all of this. One day I want all of that. One day I'm going to have this nice car. One day I'm going to have this nice house. Okay, but what are you going to do to get that? Okay, where is the day one? Where are you going to start your journey at? And ultimately for me, it was moving across the country, figuring out that, okay, I didn't want to sit in a cubicle all day. I didn't want to do life insurance. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to work from home and look at the stock markets all day. And I genuinely found joy in that. And if you do that for yourself as well, if you genuinely find joy in something you do, it doesn't even have to be day trading or stocks or whatever. But if you find joy in something that you could do, I want you guys to give it 110 fucking percent. And if you can replicate that 110% every single fucking day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, if you can replicate that 110%, you wake up every single day and genuinely give it 110 fucking percent, you will be rewarded eventually. Yes, you're going to fail, right? What's the term that people say in trading? In order to create higher highs, you have to have higher lows, right? Moves like this. I might have botched that a little bit, but you guys understand what I'm saying, right? You can't just go up. You have to have those minor retracements in the stock market in order to balance everything out. And that's everything in life as well. You're doing well. Cool. You know the loss is coming soon. So prepare yourself for it, right? You're on a 100 fucking win streak when you're trading. You know those losses are coming soon to balance out that statistic. So what's the best case to do? Best case is just to embrace it. And whatever loss you took, just fucking learn from it, right? I embrace all my wins the same way I embrace all my fucking losses. And ultimately, I've applied that to January's price action because January has been very fucking hard for me. I've won about 5 trades and I've lost about maybe 8 or 9. So I have a negative win rate on this month for the first time since I first started trading. And I haven't felt like this in a very long time. But what am I doing? Am I crashing out on the market? Is that going to help me in the long run? No, because I do know when price action picks up and my psychology just gets a little bit better because, you know, you have a negative win rate. It can decrease just a little bit and that's completely fine. But as long as you manage your emotions, you'll be completely okay. So what am I doing? Am I crashing out? No. The exit phase were gone on top set, yes. But what ended up happening? I'm back on the combines and what am I about to do? I'm about to pass them. One trade away. And I hate that mindset. I hate the one trade away mindset. But genuinely, that's exactly what it is because I know what my risk is and I know what I aim for on a day-to-day basis. I have a set plan. And again, as long as you follow that set plan and give it 110%, you will be A-okay. And that goes with anything in life. You just have to believe in yourself. That's all it is. You just have to believe in yourself and trust yourself. But ultimately, you have to take that risk as well. You have to start. You have to have that day one mentality. Okay? You give it that day one, then comes day 2. And naturally, just day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6 comes. And ultimately, before you know it, you're a year in and your knowledge has increased by fucking 110%. God, I love that 110%. But the main point I'm really trying to make here is no matter how hard it seems, it's fucking doable. And again, if you just apply yourself and go in with the winner's mindset and a positive mindset, ultimately, if you have that positive mindset, you can conquer anything you fucking want. So take this away as something like, okay, maybe January wasn't the best month for you. It wasn't the best month for me as well. But we still have 11 months in the fucking year. And then after that, we have 12 more months. So what is 1 month in your entire fucking existence on the stock market or in your entire existence of trading? What is 1 month? What is the fucking 20 days, 20 trading days in that month? What really is that? It's just a small piece of the fucking pie. So if you can limit your mistakes, which can be hard, but it's doable, right? If you can limit your mistakes and limit your emotions on the charts, 1 bad month is completely fine. It's inevitable. It's going to come eventually. For me, it finally came, right? I haven't had really a bad month since about, what's the month before June? April, May? About May of 2025. And then June, I finally started to accumulate the funds. And then July, August, it was a snowball effect from there. And that's ultimately what it is. You pick up on something. It's going to be hard at first. Or it's going to get hard in the beginning of it. Or in the middle of it. Whatever stage you're at. Okay. As long as you can control that, you can then start the snowball effect back up. February is going to come around, and I feel it. I feel we're all going to have a good month in February. And then what comes after February? March. March is going to be even fucking better than February. I guarantee it. Come back to this video in the 3rd or 4th month, start of the second semester of the year, or what is it? Second quarter of the year. Come back to this video. And I guarantee you we're all going to be doing 10 times better than we are in January. So if it feels impossible right now, it's supposed to. That's all part of the process. And that's just literally God just testing you and seeing if you're really cut out for it, if you're really going to persevere through this, and if you want to do it long term. Because this month is really going to separate the winners from the quitters. And it's ultimately what it is, right? You can only lose if you quit. That's it. If you don't quit, you're going to win. I never planned on quitting. You shouldn't either. I hope this is a wake-up call for you guys. I truly do. Because I'm no one special. Not by any means necessary. I'm no one fucking special. But I do know what I'm capable of. And I do know what I can do on and off the charts. And it all starts with mindset. Come into this next trading day with a better mindset, especially if you've been losing. I know it's a little bit hard, but it's possible. Okay? Just take it one day at a time. Just take it one trade at a time. It is what it is. We will all persevere through this. Okay? But we have to keep a positive mindset. God put you here for a reason. I truly, truly believe that. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was been a while since we had a little psych lecture. I'm literally holding my microphone right now because my setup is I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. Anyways, links in the description for everything. Free Discord, money off, new evals, 40% off right now. Code LoeGpa loose trades. Check that out. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys can take something away from this, and I will catch y'all boys tomorrow with a technical video.